Hi, this is Sol from fynk again. Welcome back. In the last videos, we uploaded a document and we created a template from a document as well. Now I would like to bring everything together. We're going to create a document from that template that we created, and we're going to collaborate on it and send it out for signature. So let's jump in. So in this video, I would like to show you how to create a document from the employment contract template that we created in the last video. We already went through this step, but I would like to show you again. So we choose the template that we want to work with, and we simply create the document from there. And we click on Use this template. Now, like we saw before, fynk automatically shows me what needs to be filled out in this document. I will skip through because we've already covered this in the last video, but feel free to go rewatch it if you have any questions with regards to how to fill out dynamic fields. And there you have it. I've filled it out. I've selected the condition that this person is going to be a sales employee. So now I have this one conditional paragraph showing. And the only thing that I need to do is drag and drop the signature blocks. As you can see, there's already my signature block here. And I will place the employee's signature block just next to it. Good, so the contract is now ready to be sent out for signature. But before that, we're going to emulate an internal collaboration within the document. This means we're going to have a conversation and tag people internally, so within the internal party, in this case, fynk Academy, and we're going to see how that works. I'm showing you this because in real life, this takes place quite often. Sometimes you finish working on a document, but you need someone else to check it for you. Either if you're more junior, or maybe you're not the HR or the legal department, you're just the sales or the marketing team trying to finish a contract to hire someone. So you want to make sure that everything's correct before sending it out to external parties. Normally, teams that don't have fynk have to work on Word documents, make them into PDF documents, and then send them back and forth on email threads until they get a revision from the other parties. And they have to work on several different tools to finish collaborating and finalizing the document. With fynk, you can do everything in this one platform. I'll show you how. So first and foremost, I'm going to save this document and I'm going to exit the edit mode. The document is ready, and as you can see, it's already set to begin the signing process. Here, I can add more people to collaborate in the document. Since this is an employment contract for someone joining the company as a sales employee, I'm going to loop in their manager. In this case, I'm going to select Stephanie, who's my colleague in real life, but we're going to pretend that she's the manager of sales. Here we can decide if she's going to be the owner, collaborator, or just viewer of this document. I will select collaborator, which is the default setting. And the party is correct. She works with me in fynk Academy. I can also send her a message explaining what this document is about. So now that Steffi is part of the document, I can actually tag her in different parts of the document to have her collaborate. For instance, you can find these speech bubbles right next to each paragraph. They are text boxes where you can add comments. And you can tag the people within the document. You can also propose changes. And you can find all discussions under the discussions menu on the right-hand side. Here you can also drop some more comments and tag people. There you go. So Steffi has replied to my comment. If you don't want anyone external to have access to this discussion, you can simply click on the eye icon next to the name, and this will make it only visible internally. You can choose this option as well when you're drafting a new comment or message. If we agree with the comment, we can simply resolve it, just like the proposed change having been resolved before. And now the document doesn't have anything open to be approved. So it's ready to begin signing. We're going to click on Start Signing. And here we can choose what type of signature we want, because when we drafted this template, we left this option open to have more flexibility. We can choose between simple, advanced, and qualified e-signature. And we can also set a signature order. Sometimes we prefer the external party to sign first before we finish the document. We can also leave a message for the signatory. And here it shows you how the other collaborator will be notified when this happens. So even though my signature is missing, I can't sign yet because I've assigned the other party as the first signatory. When we clicked on Start Signing Process, the other party has received a notification to their email address saying that they need to sign this document. But imagine this person doesn't reply or doesn't sign the document in 1 or 2 days and you need it to be signed by the end of the week. You can resend the request with another message. Up here you can see the amount of signatures that are still missing. And here you see the status of the document. Here you see the email that the other party receives, and when they click on it, even if they don't have a fynk account, they can access the document and they can sign it. You can choose to sign it by hand, like I just did. You can type the signature, or you can upload a photo. Now we go back to my account, which does have access to fynk. And here we are. We see now that there's only one signature missing, and that's mine. That's why it allows me to do it now. I'll sign here in a different color. Ta-da! I've signed successfully, and now the document is ready. You can go to the activity log if you want to see everything that took place in this document. And once the document is fully signed, both parties will get this email confirming, and the external parties that don't have access to fynk can download the PDF. You can also download it as a PDF from within fynk, but anyway, you will find your finished document in your document list. Here it is. And that's it. You drafted, you collaborated, and you signed a document all within fynk without having to print, email, or scan anything. So now it's your turn. You can go back to fynk and try doing the same. I'll see you in the next video.